Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flowers just to get close to you. And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love. And you got me like, yeah. What you want from me? And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flowers just to get close to you. And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Y'all, it sucks getting old. I was looking for my eyeglasses, right? Looking for my eyeglasses for 5 minutes, and the eyeglasses in my purse. Oh God, I thought I had looked in my purse, but I guess I overlooked it. Well, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, is anybody here this morning? 8 o'clock in Atlanta, Georgia. What time of it in your neck of the wood? Hey, Grand Rising and Potentials. Good morning, my good sister. Cheryl Howard. You got it, Cheryl Howard. You know how to start the day with Grand Rising. May your day be joyful. May your day be successful. May your day be full of enlightenment. Grand Rising. Boy, and Potential says happy Wednesday, Miss Black Titanic and everyone. Ooh, y'all know this year is going by fast. Grand Rising, Tanisha. That Tanisha? Yeah. I got a Kanisha. My granddaughter name is, she spelled it like that, but she put a K in front of hers, Kanisha. Kanisha. Cricket 22. Hey, Grand Rising to you. She's speaking to everyone in the chat. Hope Matt. You know what? His arrest was not for the revenge P. All right, Hope Matt. Yeah, we it probably wouldn't. I'm just speculating, but if you look on the 3rd degree, harassment, that third degree charge of domestic violence, it falls in that category. We don't know. I'm just speculating. It's just my opinion, like everybody else. But it falls in that category of harassment. They say third degree harassment in Alabama would be, it could be a telephone call, it could be a threat, any type of communication that is considered harmful. So that's why I said the RP can fall into that category. We don't know who it is, y'all, because it's not been confirmed. Thank you, Hope Mac. Simply Diamond Grand Rising, Vanessa. Yeah, y'all, let's get into this. We're talking about what we're really looking at. Hey, Linda Gamble, PN2 Ross, and Miss Lady, TN Lady, Vanessa Jones, Simply Diamond. Oh, I guess I got everybody. And any content creators here. If you come in and I don't see you, you're welcome here. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for the new member, old member. I just appreciate y'all in general. And don't think, well, y'all give me cash app, I'm not answering you on purpose. There's a reason behind it. I answer y'all in public. I'm telling y'all now, virtually. I appreciate all the cash app. I appreciate all the PayPal. I appreciate the super stickers, the subscribers, and the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's get what we're talking about. What we're really talking about. Hey, everybody keep coming in. Kill Jones, Tyler, Rue Jones, Aquarius. I thought I saw Mary White, Lady Elbazelle. I'm gonna get with y'all. I'm gonna give y'all shout out before I get off of this. The ones that I had shout out. But listen, you guys, we're talking about domestic violence. This is really serious now. I just like to say, according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, let's talk about it. What is the rate of domestic violence in Black women? Why is domestic violence ignored when it comes to Black women? Now, you know, we got all these support groups, all these female support groups, and our sisters, they join other ethnic group in their fight, but nobody join us in our fight. Where are y'all? Where we help y'all get all these bill passed, especially these clear women. We helped them get bill passed because they were not able to vote. They were not able to vote. They were just really being controlled by their husband. It's a lot of things they couldn't do. But during the civil rights movement, when it was led by mostly women, we got out there and we fought for our civil rights, right? We fought for our civil rights, and our civil rights has really been ignored. They came up with a new thing. That's just the clear woman, right? The clear woman get the priority over what's going on with anybody. But domestic, according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, more than 40% of Black women have experienced intimate partner physical violence, y'all. Physical violence. Now, we suspect that this man is physical violent, but we don't know, because we do know that the women's around him protects him. And that's mostly what most women's do in all background, not just Black women now. Until we get it, until we learn like Melody, I can no longer protect you. I got to go. You know, this is abusive, but a whole lot of these men get away with it because a lot of women would not, a lot of women cover everything up and protect these women. So we're saying that 40% of physical violence, they're coming from intimate partners, y'all. Most of this domestic violence come from intimate partners. And intimate partners also are the number one stalking. Yeah, intimate partners are in your lifetime. So, and then this other one, I just think that this is so. What is the syndrome where people go back to their abuser? We know this. A lot of times, a lot of times, I'm just going to give myself for example. Back in the day, my first husband used to beat on me, y'all. And my brother used to always jump on him. Every time he beat me up, here come my brother. Finally, one day I was beat up and I went home. My brother said, I'm not going to do nothing because you ain't going to do nothing but go back to him. So this says, what percent always go back to the abusers? And you can see that even with Melody case. She kept going back. If y'all remember, she said she had caught this man cheating. And then she called him again at Alabama A&M in the truck with bed bugs. So she kept going back and she kept giving him chances. So she's not unusual with this. I did it too before, and many of you have went back to a situation that you need to get out of. Stockholm syndrome is what they calling it, and you keep going back. It's a coping mechanism to a captive of abusive situation. People develop feelings toward their captor or abusers over time. And some people don't even know that it's like a bed bug, right? She loves this man, y'all. He can do anything to her. She loves him. That's her abuser. That's why they call Stockholm syndrome. Because anything he do to her, she see it as a reward. She see it as him boosting her up. She see it as she being more special than the other women. Because look how he act over me. All crazy. So anyway, this condition applies to situations including child abuse, coaches, athlete abusers, relationship abusers, and trafficking. So we're covering all of this to say that black women are in this abusive situation, and we're often ignored. We're often ignored in the legal system. The legal system has failed us. That's why so many black women are deleted, because when we go to the system over and over and over about domestic violence, they don't do nothing. They fail us. They don't see us as being survivors. They don't see black women as being victims. They see black women as being strong. She's a strong woman. So, but y'all know this is not surprising. Even black girls too, young black girls are being abused, and the system has failed them too. Yeah, so they goes on not only just real women, they goes on to talk about the trans women. Even if you trans woman, that too goes into another category where they're often ignored too because they are black. This perception is very disturbing, y'all. It boils down to more women being deleted, more black women being deleted than anybody else, because when you go to the system, they're not going to take it serious. Anyway, Grand Rising, Sheila Alexander, Grand Rising, Mary Willis. Mary Willis is talking to Cheryl Howard. Yeah. Black women are never protected. Yeah, I like that saying, Cheryl Howard, because I've always liked to use Malcolm X theory. Malcolm X was before his time. But yeah, that's why the Nation of Islam turned their back on Malcolm X, allegedly. The Nation of Islam, and I've studied with y'all before too. Malcolm X was trying to protect black women. He accused Master Muhammad of fathering children with underage girls. Yeah, so he Nation of Islam got rid of him. He was trying to protect black women. Yes, because he was exposing the leader. All right, you guys, allegedly, you guys, and I do love the Nation of Islam. I'm proud of the Nation of Islam. It has nothing to do with that organization. Nothing bad to say about that organization. Anyway, Linda Gambo. Hey, how you doing, Linda Gambo, Grand Rising? Okay, let's get to the story now. Here we go, love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all remember Jay? Jay spoke out. Jay was happy. Jay said, "Oh, who's gonna bring her some Skittles while he in jail?" But Martel been booked and released, y'all. And like I said, this just speculating. I don't know. Just speculating what he went to jail for. Nobody don't know who put him in jail. But I'm just going on the definition that I read that falls under a third degree domestic violence harassment. That's why I included the RP in there because it'll fall right in there. Oh boy. Yeah. Thug's passion, yeah. You never have peace. Never have peace with a thug. AKA Martel Holt, AKA Maurice, AKA Marcel. Titanic, hit that like button, share and subscribe. Today we're talking about the thug passion. But let me tell you guys, the first one to get Uncle Oma to 1,000 subscribers have a book of her choice. You got the Thug's Passion, you got Angels and the Time of Trouble, and you also got Black Titanic, all written by and the reason I'm playing this song is because my grandfather used to stick me on his knees almost daily and cry. He would be thinking about his sister that was aboard the Titanic that drowned. So you can have a choice of that book. Also, this book of Pebbles. Authority captured the fort, Pebbles said, when Priceville Captain Rick Williams surprised. Hey, this is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Today we're talking about the thug passion. But let me tell you guys, the first one to get Uncle Oma to 1,000 subscribers have a book of her choice. You got the Thug's Passion, you got Angels and the Time of Trouble, and you also got Black Titanic, all written by and the reason I'm playing this song is because my grandfather used to sit me on his knees almost daily and cry. He would be thinking about his sister that was aboard the Titanic that drowned. So you can have a choice of that book. Also, this book of Pebbles. Yeah, you never have no peace with a thug. Martel and his uncle and his wife, robbery heist. Oh, Melody, how did you end up with him? This is my way of deadline. Breaking news. It says that Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martel Host arrested for misdemeanor domestic violence. Yeah, here you go. Huntsville Police Department has arrested him. He do have a mugshot. Do y'all remember that trip in Houston? He started yelling, "She's trying to put me in jail. She's trying to put me in jail." Well, I do think it's related to the RP because it says domestic violence / harassment. Look at this say. Longtime Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martel Holt was arrested today on a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. The Madison County Sheriff's Office said he was booked into its jail for third-degree domestic violence and harassing communication around 4 p.m. local time, and he was released about 3 hours later. So he was released, but Martel has been spiraling out. And the reason I think that it is that porn, let me see, what does this say? Deadline has reached out to OWN, which airs the reality series, for comment. The popular unscripted show airs on Saturday night and recently was renewed for a 7th season. The network said it was the night's top original non-sports series across broadcast and cable, with an all-key black demo. Hosts work as a teacher and coach before entering the reality field, and also is the author and CEO of the Holt brand, y'all. Holt, who was divorced from his love of marriage, Huntsville co-star Melody Holt, also appeared on the most recent series of Bravo's The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and was dating that show longtime star, Sheree. Yeah. So, Grand Rising, everyone. We do know that the breaking news is that Martel Holt finally has a mugshot. You guys know that the millimeters are very popular. I guess we shame Huntsville Police Department because, for one thing, every time somebody make a report on this man and pick him up, they just pick him up and release him, and nothing ever happened. So I'm speeding this up. Hopefully I can speed up Crow's Dad. Anyway, those charges look like I got 2 videos going at the same time. Let's see if I can speed it up, y'all. I don't like that. Anyway, it says harassment charges in Alabama can be brought in situations involving physical abuse in cases where there's no actual contact between the people. They're talking about verbal communication, electronic communication. Can you sue for harassment in Alabama? And the answer is yes. I'm trying to speed this on up because it looks like I got 2 things talking at the same time, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I don't know. I should have double checked that.
See all them pictures right there? These are all pictures this man has sent me this year randomly to my phone. The reason this title, This Is Why, because this is why he's misbehaving, because he ain't got this no more.
This is why. Yeah, he's bullying her, threatening her, sending pictures, phone calls, emails. And then when she don't respond the way he do, he put batteries in all the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast. Then after that, he put Big Bug, a battery in Big Bug to continually harass and bully this woman.
My desire now is for you to be able to have your kids in a protected, healthy environment.
Absolutely.
So she said it. Protect a healthy environment. And what we see, he is the most dangerous person to have your children around because he don't protect nobody. We saw just now, she trusts her children with the father. He got the children around Big Bug. Big Bug hate her. Anybody that don't like the mama ain't gonna treat the children right. Destiny, she don't like her. All these women is envious and jealous with Melody. So the children around them, they don't like you. They're not gonna treat the children right. It's dangerous. The children is unprotected.
But they're
not going to give it to me, Mama. The system is not going to give it to me because he got to prove that he's unfit.
It's not fair for you.
It's not fair. I know. That's my point. I think.
So they got the custody, and she's right. She done went to court after that, y'all. So they just kept it at 50-50. So she got more ammunition now to go in there with his arrest, with his violent behavior. Say, look, this man is violent, and so hopefully the courts will hear her this time.
The system's jacked up because they make women have to stay in environments. Huntsville is depressing for me, and I mean that. I hate being in Huntsville. Everybody in this room knows that I hate being in Huntsville.
That's why I left Melody. I live in Atlanta now, but when I get ready, I do drive on down the road. It's like 3 hours away from here. I hate it, Huntsville. It's nothing there. It's small, and something happened personal to you. Everybody know your business. It's all in the newspaper, just like this little misdemeanor charge on this man. It's in every outlet, every newspaper, every TV station there is, because the town is small and they are fishing. But anyway, there's Melody. This man have reduced her to tears, you guys, to tears with his threats and his violence towards her, allegedly.
I hate it. It's such a dark shadow. Everybody in here has heard me talk about getting out of Huntsville because I hate being there.
You know, God's gonna make a way. God's gonna shift.
So there's Jay right there. We know we're gonna leave it like that. That's Jay. Now let's see. Jay came out, and Jay spoke up when he found out that finally someone Huntsville Police Department finally at least did something. At least picked him up. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the millimeters for raising such a noise what that happened between him and Arian. How they cover it up, allegedly. Shout out to the millimeters, because y'all shame Huntsville Police Department. This time they said we got a book because we don't want to hear those millimeters. This is Jay. Jay is the one that you guys saw that was backstage with Melody on one of the reunions when he decided to attack. Martel decided to attack Jay. This is what he's saying. Oh my God, who's going to give Coleslaw some Skittles now that he's in jail? Well, maybe she gonna meet him. He out on bond now with some Popeyes chicken.
And double with tight suits. We're not scared of him. And we have 2 cents, by the way. I forgot about that. Money cheeks, please. Well, we fun nigga free over here. That includes you. My YouTube channel is J Taylor MUA. It's the same as my IG. And if you go over, hey Jay, my candles came yesterday and I love the way Lush smells. Awesome. Lush is my #1 selling candle. Are you coming to your inbox? Yes, just inbox me and tell me, look at God. Exactly. Yeah, your face will be itching. All my YouTube bloggers, yes, that was your surprise. I expect all your YouTube bloggers to go get these brushes. Yes, 10 brushes for $75. They're posting in the comments.
So he's selling candles, you guys. I heard that they are just great. The smell is great too with the candles.
Only $75. Guys, I would tell him to do a promo on these brushes, but they're too good to dumb me down. $75 is not a lot of money. And I can only focus on that after the live podcast with Carlos King and Melody. This is going to be a key. Okay, this nigga done went to jail, y'all. Oh my God, this nigga went to jail. How is that girl going to get Skittles if he in jail? Sam decided it's not connected to domain. Oh my God. Hey Jasmine, Martel in jail. Your skin is amazing. Let me tell you, it's really not that amazing. Let me tell you what brush I use. I'm going to show you right now. This right here, I use this. That nigga in jail, y'all.
Okay,
in jail.
Tissue.
So, Jasmine, you know I can't do no more reunions because he really gonna try to beat me up.
Shout out to Ebony the Best. This is where I get this from.
So, Jasmine, you know I can't do no more reunions because he really gonna try to beat me up.
Y'all know Jasmine. Y'all, that's the one that allegedly was in the boo-boo room with my dad.
Jasmine, what you waiting on me for? That nigga in jail. That's where he belongs, okay? He should have been there a long time ago. No more Skittles, no more apple juice. None of that shit. That nigga is in jail. What kind of birds don't fly, y'all?
Jailbirds.
How we gonna eat? Are the brushes labeled J? I'll make up. Listen, girl. He in jail. That's
He in jail, y'all. He is in jail, charged with third-degree domestic violent harassment communication. And like I said, harassment communication. Yes. Okay, you guys, y'all, I'm gonna put the link up so y'all can come up. Y'all want to come up? I'm gonna throw the link up so y'all can come up. He's out on bond, you guys. He charged with her third degree domestic violence, which falls under harassment.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
And
it's coming back,
especially
y'all. Hold
we
on.
never have peace.
All right, you guys, so y'all coming up. All right, put the link up so we can talk about this. Girl, you come up to the trial host today. Girl, are you out there? Good morning, Grand Rising. I don't usually be on this early. Y'all know people used to be here with me. I think you still do it. I don't know. Cheryl Howard, okay, Cheryl Howard is coming up. Anybody want to come up and talk? Come on up, right? Let's talk about it. You don't know. You don't really know what it is. It's what you really know, y'all. It's safe. When you look at the definition, it describes all the factors that harassment is any type of communication harm, cause, or particularly or somebody who gets so so you know, everybody thought about that. You can start with it. That's why he said, I'm on people. You know that you gotta be with me. Behind doors, you're gonna get it. So, yeah. So we do know that, and we know that bedbug most likely ain't finna call no police on them. Now, if anybody call the police at bedbug house, gonna be Paris. Because that little girl, that's just an instinct to protect your mom when you're a child. If your mama been abused, I don't care what your mama say. Don't be calling no police to my house. No, you love your mother. You fear you will call the police. So we don't know where it's coming from, but that RFP do fall under the guidelines. Good morning, Cheryl.
Good morning. Grand Rising, Miss Black Titanic. How you
Yeah,
doing?
y'all know.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Oh,
Queen Sheba say, a love in marriage Huntsville is just keep on giving. They
I'm
give,
talking it's
give,
gifts
give,
that
give.
keep on giving. I'm talking
Yes.
huh. It's crazy. I mean I in my opinion, I was thinking it was Ariane because they do have a history of fighting, arguing, and it don't necessarily have to be her who called. It could have been a neighbor, somebody, a next door neighbor that called. Might have heard them screaming, yelling, cursing, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's
Mhm.
Melody or her. I don't know. But I mean, Melody took a flight back home. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
It could be the revenge P. It could be the revenge P. It could be.
you know the way that work. They'll come out and investigate, and they don't pick you up right away.
Right.
I can make the call, that threat call that somebody has threatened me right now. They'll pick you up when they get ready now, like they doing my case. My case fall under harassment with Stormy. They haven't picked her up yet, but they'll
Right.
pick her up when they get ready. So
Right.
she could have filed the RP when we saw all this going on,
Right. Right.
and they just not picking him up.
Yeah.
So
It could be
these
that. It could
This
be.
is just our opinions, y'all. We don't know. Go ahead
It
on,
could be.
Shirley.
Right. We don't really know. I just know that so many times when things happen with those two, he would get right out. You know, for some reason they just take him and then let him right back out. Like they
Yeah.
did last time. You know, when they had gotten to something.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Being from Huntsville, I like to let y'all milliliters know y'all shame Huntsville Police Department. That's why they went on and when they called this time, they had to book him.
Yep.
They had to because the millimeters they went crazy last time
That's right.
because we knew. And I'm gonna tell y'all allegedly. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. This is not no allegedly. When they came out with that domestic violence thing, him and Arian, of course, she denied it. I went down there. And I went down there, and the clerk pulled it up and said, I can't give this to you. Only the victims and the people involved can have this. That's what the
Mm-hmm.
clerk told me. She didn't tell me that he wouldn't arrest it or what have you. That's what the
Right.
clerk told me when I tried to get the evidence to get it. Y'all come back and put it up, put it up to get it. Y'all, she wouldn't give it to me. That's what she told me. But see, the thing of it is, allegedly, everybody down there is his friend. That town's small. You can call.
Right.
I can call them right now. I'm not in Huntsville, but I can call somebody in Huntsville right now. I can guarantee you somebody that I done babysit with or something
Mm-hmm.
done
Yeah.
answered that phone, done came to my house. Yeah,
I
because
agree.
the town just that small. So
Mm-hmm.
when they fighting, everybody know who they are. Them policemen be covering up. Them policemen, when they went to Stormy House, they knew about that. They knew.
Right. They sure did.
Y'all saw how they did Stormy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Martel, most likely Martel know people there too. He knows some of those them po-pos or whatever. He
He
knows
used to
them.
work up there.
Yeah, he used to work up there.
And
Yeah.
went to
So
school with everybody up there you done went to school with. You grew
mm-hmm.
up with. You just town just that small.
Right.
But anyway, the millimeter shamed them, so they had to do something this time.
Right.
Even if they gonna let them go, they had to make sure somebody probably from their head up told them that y'all better make sure that he booked if anybody
That's
called.
right. That's right. But
Mm-hmm.
and I see he scrubbed it down. Somebody scrubbed it down, took it off the of social media. But he a little too late, too late
Oh,
because
look at
people
this.
already got screenshots of it. So he took it down, but it's too late. Everybody knows. That's
Okay,
all.
look at this, y'all. Trisha Fisher says, according to this, I think it was TMZ. Oh my God. He
Yeah.
was picked up in an old one. I agree with you. I
Yeah.
believe it's about the revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And you,
Yeah. Yeah. That's possible.
wow.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, definitely. Because if it's a warrant, then it sounds like it might be the revenge piece. Yeah, if it's a warrant.
Well, y'all know that's what they charge Stormy with harassment. Oh, Stormy, they gonna get you eventually.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, they gonna pick you up, Stormy. You eventually. I'm patient, Stormy. I'm patient. I got all the patience in the world. I'm retired. They gonna get you one day,
She ain't got enough, and she
and
ain't
I'm
got
gonna
enough,
have my day in court with you, Stormy.
and she ain't got enough.
Mhm.
It's crazy. I mean, Martell is he's on a downward spiral. On a downward spiral. All this because of this woman don't want him no more, or whatever it is. Martell been spiraling since Melody left him, and I'm so glad she did. I'm so glad she did. I'm so glad she did. She at least she can say she gave him enough chances. She gave him chance after chance after chance. He just won't change. So I'm just happy she's rid of him. I swear, I'm happy she's rid of him.
You
As
know they
far
talk.
as a relationship and all that, she ain't with him no more. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
You know they talked about black women's having PTSD behind that.
Yeah.
That black women have a lot of serious mental issue behind it, and then the children too.
You're
Now, if
right.
you were a child and you growing up watching your mother being abused, man, that's something lasts with you a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah.
And y'all, let me tell y'all a story I just learned. This my grandson is 30. about 36 or 37. He just told me he beat up my boyfriend about 10 years ago. Wait, look, I didn't know that he was being affected. I told y'all that I had a martel to it. I know the name of it now. When I was younger, now I know he was a narcissist. But he used to be. He didn't hit me. He was just verbally abusive, and he was a crackhead, and he used to steal my car and come back 4 and 5 days later, girl, and I couldn't go
Wow.
I had to hustle, ride to go to work. I mean, I had to hide my keys. But anyway,
Yeah.
my grandson said, Grandma, you know I beat up, I ain't gonna call his name, real bad. Me and my homeboys, we beat up.
Well,
Yeah, and
hey,
he said, I told him when I get grown, I'm gonna come hunt you down and beat you up for the way you treated my grandmother.
right. Huh.
And that made me cry because I did not know. I did not put my kids into consideration having these men around. And I did not. I was thinking I would have them in the other room. I was thinking they didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know that I was being abused. It wasn't physical. It was a lot of verbal abuse.
Right. Right.
And yeah, so these children, it talks about the children. That boy saw that man. He had post-traumatic stress syndrome. When he saw that man when he got grown, he
Mm-hmm.
had to move all the way here to Atlanta. He went back to Huntsville to visit. He saw him in a grocery store. He said, I flipped, grandmama. I
Right. That's
flipped.
right. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You hit my mom, my grandmother. It's on. It's on and popping. It's simple as
Yeah.
that. You don't hit my grandmother. You don't hit my mother. That's what you
Yeah.
don't do. And
Yeah.
and if it's a man, I don't got a problem. I know plenty of men that'll take care of him. So, no, 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 no. Ain't nobody gonna tolerate. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah, he did. He just told me that this week, and I'm like, oh my god! And I was telling Pinky about it, and Pinky said that's good. I said, oh God, but then you know how I feel not protecting my children. That was my grandkid, and
Right,
he would come over and he would see that stuff,
right.
and
And I gotta be honest, I might have did the same thing to Val to get him when I get old enough. See, they don't think about that. These kids get older, they they never forget. They got the
yeah, and
mind of
I
a
was.
computer. They don't forget.
You know what that made me thought about? It made me thought about coleslaw. You know, little Mariah growing up, all
Yeah.
that shit that girl talking to her mother. I'm gonna tell you something. You're not gonna be able to tell these young folks. Now you may tell them stay out of trouble. You take the high road. No, that's my mama. That's
Hmm.
my mama. You've been harassing all these years. Ooh, mm-hmm.
I mean, but yeah, but then right, but then coleslaw. What kind of example is she as a mother? To even have somebody like Martel around her daughter in the first place. That man would not be around my daughter. Plain and simple. He would not be around my daughter. Martel, especially, wouldn't be around my daughter. He would never meet my daughter or come anywhere near my daughter. Period. Martel cannot be trusted. He's he's abusive, and I think Martel he's never going to change at 42, and he's
Oh
still
no.
doing the same thing. Martel is only going to
Mm-hmm.
get worse. That's the bottom line. He's a narcissist. Period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He said, and he only going to get worse. It's not going to get no better. Period. And for her to and I don't know. Allegedly, hopefully, Paris is with her father. Hopefully, I
Okay,
believe she
yeah, let
is.
me read this.
Okay,
Impotentuous says, I hope Melody and Paris' father can also get full custody.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Impetitious. I agree.
And Mary Willis says, Mel have paperwork now. Maybe they will give her kids. You
Right,
know what?
right.
I went through the same courtroom. I got a divorce many years ago before Melody came through there, but um they're not doing Melody right. They
Right,
don't, and they didn't do me right neither. It was just that I didn't have the same kind of man that she had. The second husband, my
right.
second husband that I married, I didn't have the same kind of husband. He looked out for the children. He loved his children, even though me and him didn't get along. But he was a good dad. He's still a good dad. His daughter 38 years old now, but
Hmm.
my daughter's 38 years old, a baby. But yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good dad, and we went through that same system, and they weren't doing me right, and I caught it, and I went to him personally and said, "Look, all this money you paying for a lawyer, I'm paying for a lawyer. We could be giving this to our children
Right.
and paying our, and and then on top of that, he was the opposite. I had left him, but he was still paying the rent and keeping my lights on. He's doing what a man's supposed to do. Although I had him in court, he still was paying rent and utility.
Yeah.
Like Melody, it's the opposite. That's what Melody doing to this sorry thing.
Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I think Melody only paid that light bill once, right? I mean, I don't think Melody is paying his light bill on no regular.
Yeah. Then
He
she
only did it that once.
Well, I'm sure she got to do food regularly
Got
because
to buy
that's you
food. Yeah,
never.
he can't feed his kids. I'm hoping Melody get full custody, and he gets supervised visits. He's not supposed to even have that dirty bird over those kids anyway. She's not supposed to be spending no night. And then we hear the reunion coming up that she's there every day. See, the kids tell Melody everything. They tell her everything going on over there. Everything that goes on. Those kids don't keep nothing from their mother. They tell her everything. Because
So
how does she know she's there every day? So the kids are telling her they're telling her. I'm glad that they all talk and they can communicate with her,
PQJ said it's either the revenge P or Mel had pressed charges on him before he coming to her house.
Right.
I hope it. I really hope Mel.
Sounds like the revenge P. Could be the revenge P.
All that okay, and then let me say the kids suffer. Yeah, this is a whole thing that we're not. This who done got lost, y'all. It's the children.
Right.
Melody got them in custody, but all that I'm not custody. I mean, Melody got them in
therapy,
counseling. But it's been deep. That counseling's been deprogrammed when you got to send me right back to the same old abuse.
Right.
How the hell? It's like I'm going. It's like I'm in an abusive situation with my man, and I keep on going back, and then I keep on going to get advice from this counselor, but it's still going to affect you.
Mm-hmm.
Now they said this is disturbing reality. I'm reading this off to y'all, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They say this is a long legacy of impunity for violence against Black women, girls, and non-binary people. I don't know what binary means, y'all. But anyway, it says that it's a long legacy. So a Black woman come through the courtroom saying she gonna be been abused. Look at Melody, how she went through that courtroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they favor martel because they don't see us. They see us as being less able to be the R word, violated sexually. So we oftentimes left without legal resources. So it's easier for us. It's easier for us not to want to report it because we feel like we're not going to be listened to in the first place, y'all.
Right. We're not going to be listened to anyway or protected.
Yeah, because Black women, they say Black women is the easiest target for abuse and are more reluctant to come forward. Then they give an example of Daniel Holtzclaw. I think I did that before. There was that cop in 2015. He targeted low-income Black women. That's what he targeted. He had over 15 women. It's probably more than that came forth while he was on duty. He was doing the odd things to him, making him do inappropriate things to him sexually. But finally, they decided to listen to these women, finally. But it's just devastating. And the consequences behind what these men do to Black women oftentimes is overlooked.
It's overlooked. Nope, they're not protected.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is that Melody left. Never went back.
Alita Jordan said, "Greetings all when I was young."
Hello.
Anybody else want to come up? Y'all could come up.
Come on
up. It says, "Greeting all when I was young. Stepfather whipping my mom." Wow. I was standing on a sofa and can you see that? I don't have
Hold on,
my
hold on. I'll read it. 1 minute.
my glasses. I need.
It says, "Greetings all. When I was young, stepfather whipping my mom, standing on sofa.
Oh, I get it. So you was a
Hold on, standing on the sofa, but one had a skillet, a head skillet, knee skillet, stomach, knee with. Well, I don't know what she's.
okay. I got it. I think I understand. You was
Greetings all. When I was young, stepfather whipping my mom, standing on sofa. One had skillet, head skillet, knee skillet, stomach, knee when he
open the door.
opened
She's gonna
doors.
get it.
Well,
I
yeah,
get
we
it,
were going to
Arlita.
get him.
I
Yeah,
get it, Arlita. What she's saying is
yeah.
that
She's saying that
she
they
was
was
gonna help her mother. In other
right.
words,
Gonna
the
beat the
man
hell
was
out of. They're
beating
gonna
up
beat the
on
hell
her
out of
woman,
him.
and she was ready to beat him up with
Yeah,
that
yeah. That's
skillet.
right.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right. She's gonna beat the hell out of him. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, she gonna beat the hell out of with that. And I know even today that she remembered that that never goes away from your psyche when you see your mother being beat, y'all.
Right,
And that
right.
that verbal abuse too. And I often tell y'all the story all the time of my relative that when that boy got grown, he beat up his own dad. And
Right.
he said, "My mama too old. My mama too old for you to keep beating on." And when he said that, I was sitting right there. He jumped up and beat the hell out of his dad. His dad ain't hit his mama since the day they've been married over 40 some years. That woman put up with that for 39 years. That's how old her son was when he jumped on him.
And that's
39 years of getting beat and being cheated on. When he got grown and he was sitting over there, he snapped on his own dad. He said, "No, my mama too old for this." You know.
right. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I would have beat the hell out of him. I don't blame him. That's exactly what I would have did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
So,
don't know
so
why black men think
oh,
that.
Miss Willis. I'm sorry, Miss Willis. Mary
Hi.
Willis. Hey, how are you, babe? I'm
Hi,
just
Hi.
Mary.
Hi.
Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Welcome.
Hi,
Welcome.
Oh,
Mary.
how you doing,
How
honey?
you
Hi,
doing?
yeah.
Hi, mama.
You know
Hi,
what?
sis.
I really I think about Tank all the time
Yeah.
because he really looks at the whole thing with his dad and mom. And
Mm,
he loves his mom. Martel better be very careful of Tank.
that's right.
You can't keep on hurting his mother and he see his mother crying. And that's sad. And I'm glad, I hate to say this, I'm glad he's in jail. So maybe she can have paperwork after paperwork.
Hmm. My thing,
Yeah,
I tell is he has daughters, and he never stopped and think that
yeah.
how would he feel if a man like
Hmm.
him approached his daughters when they become grown women,
You
and
right,
men
girl.
like him approach his daughters? How would he feel? Would he
Hmm.
want a man like him around his daughters?
Hmm.
No. And
Hmm.
that's what killed me with a lot of these men. They have daughters,
Hmm.
and yet they
Hmm.
do this to other women. But if you do that to their daughters, they want to come out here and unalive you and all of that.
Yes,
I
yes.
don't get it. He has three daughters. He has three daughters. For him to be doing what he's doing, it's just
Hmm.
I just hope she gets custody and get. It's just crazy.
Yes,
It's just
me
crazy.
too.
It's
You
crazy.
know what? Melanie ain't told the whole story because I guarantee you it was a lot going on in that house. And I do
Yeah.
believe that the show saved Melanie life. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me read this. The real Nikki says step parents need to be monitored at all times
That's right.
because they don't care about kids that aren't theirs.
That's right.
Listen, y'all know what that remind me of? What's in the news today is P. Diddy and Steve Hardy's stepdaughter. Steve Hardy pimping his stepdaughter out allegedly
Mm-hmm.
to Diddy. Now he knows all the controversy now, and they have forced his daughter to his stepdaughter to date P Diddy. Y'all know all the
Mm-hmm.
controversy going on with P Diddy being
Mm-hmm.
an abuser of women's and men's.
Hmm. And
Now,
Miss, do
yeah,
you know
and that
he
man,
dated the son too?
Have y'all seen that? That's a little girl. Have y'all seen that? She barely out of high school. And what P. Diddy got to be in his late 40s or
Yes,
early 50s.
yes.
In his 50s. Yeah, he's in his 50s. But
Yeah, and Steve Harvey thinking about trying to Steve Harvey dying down. So he's trying to keep that wealth coming
right,
to
Uh-huh.
his side of
that
the family through P. Diddy. He's trying to keep that
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
connection,
keep the
that
status.
powerful
He
connection.
wants that reputation and stuff.
Right, right,
So her mama going along with it, but that's
Mm-hmm.
what that made me thought of when she talked about step parents need to be monitored.
You see, P. Diddy, I mean, he considered Cassie beautiful young woman, and he considered
Mm-hmm.
that woman his property. A lot of these men think
Mm-hmm.
that women are their property. They think that they own you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
once they get you locked down, marry you, or have kids with you, they think they own you, and they think you're their property. That's
And
why, yeah,
Martel was the same thing. You know why,
yeah,
Cheryl? That's why he kept on wanting to have babies after babies
right,
to
because
really
right,
to
and he not
really keep her down.
right, and he's not just a narcissist, but he's also a male chauvinist. Martell feels like
Yes, he
the best
is.
place is in the bedroom and the kitchen. You heard what James told Florida from Good Times. There's two places a woman belongs: in the kitchen and the bedroom. That's how a lot of these men are.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they see us as black women. We only
Mm-hmm.
belong in the kitchen and in the bedroom. But women are saying no more, no more of that. No,
Right. Right.
Okay, Lisa Girl 1000 says Martell don't care about his girls. Look how he treats Sugar Mama. You
I know,
nailed it.
I
Oh
know,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
he wouldn't have them kids around bed bug at all
Right.
if he cared. Cause he don't care about bed bug. So
Mm-hmm.
he don't care about bed bug neither. But he will have children around somebody that he not even don't even care about.
But Marcel
Mm-hmm.
don't even love himself. So you
Yeah.
can't expect him to love anybody when you got a man that don't care about himself. He's at war with himself. You know, he's at battle with himself. His inner demons. Martel don't love himself. Like son can say, he's a narcissist. They don't love people. They don't love nobody. They don't love anybody. Period. But themselves. That's it. So I don't expect him to love anybody because he don't love himself. You know, period. You know, when you have self-hate and you don't have inner peace, you're gonna take down as many people with you as you can. That's
Yep.
how that's where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he's
Mm-hmm.
at. I'm sorry. That's where Martel is at. Martel is, like Sankis said, a narcissist. Those people are the lowest people you ever want to come across. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, they put you through hell. So I'm glad Melody left. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Me too. Me too.
Sharon G said Tanks will be the David Ruffin.
Yeah.
The David Ruffin's son he used to beat his mother. He started working out lifting weights so he could defend himself and his mom. Yeah, I remember that story. Sure did, y'all. That little boy, he used to be beating his mama up. That little boy said, he was like my grandson, when he get grown, he gonna get David Ruffin. And he started working out and he got buff too. So he can
Right.
protect his mama. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tank gonna be 100 times, 100 million times the man that Martel is.
Come on up, Arlita. Oh my God. My little sister coming on up. Hey, Arlita. Hi.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Come on up, Arlita. Oh my God. My little
Good
sister coming on up. Hey, Arlita. Hi.
morning.
Hi, can you?
Arlita.
Hi, good morning to all.
Good
Hello. Good
morning.
morning.
I'm messing up on the. I'm trying.
You know what you
I'm
need to
trying to
do?
come in,
You're in. You're in, but you have
right?
an echo.
But I wanted to.
Hey,
I don't
look,
know
look.
what to.
You
What
have
do
an
I
echo,
do?
Mama.
Hold up. Can everybody else turn off their mic? Let's see if that'll work. Everybody turn their mic off and let's see
Oh,
if it works.
let me cut my TV down.
Turn the TV off. Turn it off. You might be echoing from the TV.
Okay, is it working now?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's it.
hate this.
That's it. You got it.
But
You
you're
got
on
it.
this show. Everyone can see and hear you. Okay, I hate for y'all to see me looking like this, but I wanted to comment on what we're talking about. Okay?
Go on, we
Oh,
hear you.
boy.
Yeah, we hear you.
We can see you and hear
Yeah, we
you.
can see
Keep
you and
talking.
hear
We
you.
see you and hear you. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Grand Rice and Kathleen Fullwood, thank you for the money you gave me, the cash app you gave me about two videos ago. Thank you, babe. Go ahead on, Arlita. Arlita. Okay, you guys go on and talk because she's trying to get it together. Miss Willis.
Yeah. Ms. Willis.
Okay, I wanted to comment on what. Yes.
I'm gonna take you off stage, Arlita. Arlita, hold on, let me take her off. Arlita, I'm gonna move you from stage. Go in there and make sure that your TV is off. I gotta take you down. You got an echo. Okay, go ahead on, Miss Willis. Sorry, y'all. She trying to
That's
come
okay.
in.
Yeah, she dropped down too. What happened?
Oh my God. I took
Mary.
it. I take her down. Miss Willis, come back up. Cheryl, entertain them till I get these people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Cheryl.
but yeah. But Martel, I don't know if anybody can help Martel at this point. I'm telling you, Martel can get 20 counselors. It's not going to make a
Okay,
difference.
Cheryl. Go, Cheryl. I gotta take her back down. She's not finished.
Yeah. So no matter what kind of counseling Martel get, he's never going to change. I'm hoping that he can get some kind of supervised visits, and that dirty bird is not allowed to be around the children. Hopefully, when Melody go back to court, hopefully, they can put a stop to this man's reign of terror, because Martel has serious mental issues, and I don't think he can be. From what I hear, narcissists cannot be cured. They cannot be cured, and it only gets worse as he gets older.
Yeah, that's the Precious J said we have to teach our young girls
That's right.
not to do anything for some change. I'm
Right.
bringing you back up, Alita. Let's say this word. And what, Miss Willis, come back, Miss Willis. Anything for some change. I'm
But
bringing you back up,
Alita,
Alita. Let's say this word.
but
Hold on. Hey, Cheryl, let's cut. I want to hear what she said. Let's cut our mic off and see if that'll
I
help.
wanted. I want.
I'm bringing you back up, Alita. Let's say this word. Hold on. Hey, Cheryl, let's cut. I want to hear what she said. Let's cut our mic off and see if that'll help.
I wanted. I'm
bringing you back up,
she has
Alita.
something on. Right. She has something on. She has to cut off everything that she has on. It sounds like she has a TV on or something.
Yeah, Miss Arlita
Alita, you got
Jordan,
to
you
turn
hear
off
us?
everything. You got to
You
turn off
got to
everything.
cut off some. You got something on that's echoing. And what I do is, what I learned how to do once I get in there, I look up there. You may have the YouTube on and the TV on.
Right.
And I had to cut one of them off.
Right.
Look up at the top. You got your YouTube on? She's still trying it. Anyway, come on, y'all. Krista Amos. She's speaking, and this is what I wanted to read right here.
Okay. It says based off of the behavior Martel has demonstrated, one could speculate that I need my glasses.
That there are some
There was some
abuse.
physical abuse going on in the home with Mel and Martel.
Yeah. Well, we saw that.
I don't know if he was. I don't know if he was physically abusing Melody. I mean, at the time, Melody was pretty tiny, and Martel, he is a man. I mean, you would have. I mean, with all the village and all the family that Melody got, they would have saw bruises. Melody is kind of light. It's not so easy to hide bruises and marks. I believe that maybe he was mentally and emotionally abusing her. I don't know about physical. I don't know. I mean, Melody has never said anything about physical. It's been more emotional and mentally and mental abuse.
Okay,
I don't know.
Let me try Miss Arlita again. Miss Arlita, are you ready? Say something. Arlita?
Are you on mute? Unmute yourself, Mama.
I know when I first tried to come in, man, I was I couldn't figure it out. I had to play with. Okay, Miss Willis, go ahead on and speak up, Miss Willis. Why she trying?
Um, I guess I'm so glad that Martell is exposed, because I know Melanie went through so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just glad he exposed, and I want God to keep exposing him, and I'm serious until she
Mm-hmm.
get her kids. I know they into counseling, but it's still emotional, you know.
Right.
And her kids getting bigger, bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something else.
Karma,
My heart goes out to her.
but don't worry, karma is coming from Martel. And it
Yes,
don't
I
really
believe
it's
that
here,
too.
but the karma that he get, he gonna wish every day he didn't do half of the stuff that he's done. And the
I
reign of
believe
terror.
that.
He
I
getting his
believe
karma,
that.
but leave it.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey, y'all, couldn't she do the same? Couldn't Bad Bug have a harassment charge on her as well? This she certainly has harassed this woman.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He
Bad
should.
Bug,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Every time I hear her mouth, I think about I took her husband with my eyes closed. Well, you can open it up now because you got it.
Okay,
Right.
let's see what she on now. You fixed it yet, Miss Arlena?
I hope so.
There you go. You
Yeah,
got
you
to
got
take
it
the
now.
background off. That
Hey,
background
every
used to have you dragging. That's why I had to take mine off. Go on.
okay. Hi, Shirley, Mary, and
Hello, how
greetings
you
to the
doing?
right back
Hello.
at it.
Good morning.
But what I wanted to say in my typing is that my stepfather used to whoop my mother. I talk about whoop. I'm about to cry thinking about it right now.
Don't
Wow.
cry,
Mm-hmm.
don't cry.
See, they
Okay.
were in the bedroom. The door was closed, but we were on the
Mm-hmm.
other side of that door. He
Mm-hmm.
forgot that. So we was crying and we decided we was gonna kick his ass good. And we stood on the top of and me and my okay, I had two brothers. One was I was standing on the top of the couch. I had a brother, he was standing on the arm, and another brother was on the floor. When he opened that door, we was going, I'm telling you, my sister went around and told him what we was gonna do. So he slowly opened the door. And then he tried to fuss at us. But then it was on for my sister. We was gonna get her, and we did get her. We put her in a couch, and you know how you had those bed couches.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We put her
Yeah,
in there and let her stay in there for a while because you don't do that. My mother was,
right.
you know what? When the man is whooping on your mother, they slapping, they scratching, they hitting the
Yeah.
floor, they doing all of these things. We couldn't stand it,
I
and then,
know. I'm sorry to hear that.
but but it's over. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
my mother
Yeah.
outlived him.
Oh,
And
okay.
Mm.
so
Right.
it was, but I don't think a man should put his hands on any woman.
No, no, he
That's
should.
true.
He shouldn't. But it's a
Period.
part. With them, it's
And hey,
control. They
Black
want control.
Titanic.
Yeah. She's a perfect example of a grown woman that can live through her adult. Yeah,
Right.
yet
Mm-hmm.
she get PTSD every time she think about when she was a
Mhm.
little girl, how that man
Uh-huh.
used to treat her, how that man used to treat her mother, in the same way my grandson did when he saw that man in that stove when he got
Mm-hmm.
grown. So it do affect our children.
Yeah,
It does.
sure does. It sure
You know
does.
what?
Martel never stopped to think about his children. He never stopped to think about them. He don't think about nobody. Like I said, he don't love nobody anyway. So he don't think about nobody but himself. He'll pay
You know,
for it.
when I was married, my husband he came back from Vietnam. He was doing the same thing. And so I was kind of like giving him grace. But my mother and the preacher at church said, you just got to go through it. And so I decided that I can't go through it no more. My face is scratching, I'm
Mm-hmm.
losing hair, I hurt all over. I left. I saved myself,
Hmm.
you know. And you you gotta learn to love yourself more than what you do, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But
all
that's all I
about
had to
this.
say. And I want
Hmm.
to I want to say, BT,
Mm.
I've been trying. UPS is a booger. You know that? Because I'm trying to send you something, and it's always, I didn't have this. I had to have this number. I had to have the label. But I'm going to get it done, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So I'm leaving, but I love you all, and I listen all the time.
Thank you
Okay.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing it. That was very brave of you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
May
Well,
God
he
bless you.
said,
It says, even when they scream and curse at their mother. Yeah, that emotional abuse is
Mm-hmm.
just as bad. Yeah. Emotional abuse is damaging, really.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's sometimes that's just as bad as physical abuse. Emotional
Mm-hmm.
abuse and mental abuse. It's just as bad
Yeah.
sometimes as physical abuse. Sometimes even
Mm-hmm.
worse, because Martel, he the kind of person, he played the mind games, the
Mm-hmm.
master manipulator, you know. He he did he thought that Melody was an actor like him, or she pretended to be who she is when he found out who she really is. He despised her because Melody is a constant reminder of this man's inadequacy.
Mm-hmm.
He,
Mm-hmm.
he's a constant reminder of him being inadequate.
And he
That's
was
why he
very
despised
jealous
her.
of her.
He was jealous
He
of
was
her.
jealous. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
Very
he was.
jealous of her.
I learned that in season one. I saw that one day I was taken back by that statement. That was before I even knew that they had problems, and they called her up, I guess, to speak. And he said, "Why everybody always calling her?" He made a statement
Mm-hmm.
to his children, and he said it loud. And I'm like, "Wow, that's unusual
Mm-hmm.
for this man to say that about his wife." That was when I was just trying to get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about narcissism, but I've been reading up on it, and it says that narcissists are jealous by nature.
Hmm.
They're jealous by nature, like they're envious of
Yeah.
anybody that has more than them.
Mm-hmm.
They
Okay,
jealous
And I
you
that.
guys, I'm gonna get ready to go. I got an appointment by 10:30, so I just decided
okay.
to pop in. And Miss Willis, thank you for
Yeah.
coming up. You have
Thank
anything you
you for
want?
allowing me to come up,
You
Miss.
have anything you
Okay.
want to say before you
You,
go down?
I wanted to tell you because this is my first time up anywhere. But Miss Black Satanic, you are so educational. You are so,
Um,
and you're a blessing to us, a blessing. And I
Thank you
really
so much.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I
Okay.
appreciate y'all too.
I feel the same way as Mary do. That's my final word.
Mhm, mhm.
We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Anything
Okay,
you want to say, Cheryl?
that's it. I don't. That's it. Just let's pray for Melody. Keep her in our prayers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the kids, even Knox,
Mm-hmm.
even Knox. But
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay, you guys. Let me go on. I'm gonna read on what they're saying too. Y'all got some great stuff in here. It's Miss Tay Tay. I love to read. Y'all saying it's Mel outgrew Montel, and he saw it. That's why he kept telling her to stop. She's doing too much when she was getting all these business ventures. Sure did. Thank you, Miss Tay Tay. He sure was. He was getting mad at her. It was not about him. So he wanted the attention to be on him, but he's so stupid to realize that that's income coming in into his household for him and his kids. It don't matter which one of y'all bringing in the income right now. You shouldn't be getting jealous because your wife is the it factor bringing in the income. Yeah. And he got mad and started going around. It's Tay Tay. Y'all remember? It's Tay T. Y'all remember he started going around saying he was the breadwinner. He was the one that did everything. So he thought that Melody was gonna fall, but she didn't. Thank you, Miss T Tay, Miss Tay T. Miss Tyler and Timon said, I remember when the children were in the car. One of them was crying, and he said, do you want me to get the belt? That child screamed no. Yeah. So Tyler, yeah, you know what? That's a great example. Thank you for saying that, Tyler and Taiwan. Come on, thank you for saying that because we can't say that he is violent. It's been documented that he beat his son, so we can say that allegedly. I haven't seen it, but according to him, according to Martel, Tank the child was taken away from him about 50 some days because of physical violence towards the child. And that's in court document. And I'm going to say allegedly anyway. Thank you, Miss Tyler. Y'all bring a lot of stuff to my memory. August 7th said, Melody said it was only verbal. He only got unhinged after divorce. She would have never had joint custody if he was physical abusive. He changed after the divorce. Yes, ma'am. He had it in him all the time. She knew he was verbally, emotionally abusive. But one thing she didn't count on was the changing towards the children. Now, because all the time she had watched him be there with the children, the divorce showed her everything. And she came out saying that she had been sleeping with the enemy. Thank you so much. To one of West End Grand Rising. Tyler J is speaking to Cheryl Howard. Nova, let's see what Miss Nova is saying. She says, I remember when Hotel was walking around acting like he was the boss. That's funny. He sure was. That's what he get mad about because he can't be the boss. How you gonna let a stupid person be the boss? I tell you that all the time, Letitia. Your man stupid. He can't be no head of the household. How he gonna be the boss? Look at the rut he got you in. Anyway, I remember Miss Never Smith says, I remember when the Hotel was walking around acting like he was the boss. It was Dr. Melody Cherie Roger who was the real boss. That's right. We saw that. We saw that because he got pissed off at Mr. Fletcher for offering all those acres of land to her instead of Martel. So he got mad. Oh, ADR. Hey, good to see you, ADR. ADR says Basement Billy Rumors. Yeah. She's surfing on Basement Billy Rumors. She's surfing on social media sites, blasting and blaming Melody for getting Clowney in trouble. Go back to the K, in my opinion, only. Oh, yeah, she coming out. If it was Melody they had him put in jail, she coming out. Yeah, y'all ain't got to wait a lot longer. Because if Melody done put her man in jail, she pissed. If it's her, she gonna be quiet about it. They gonna get together and try to debunk some of this stuff. Either that or them two if it's her, them two coming out to debunk stuff. It's Tay say bitter little buddy was a whole house husband. Yeah, that's all he was. That's all it's Tay. That's all he was. And he didn't do that well because Melody still had to come in and clean and cook and provide. Amanda, I have always said that everything AC loved about Hotel was what Mel made him to be. Yeah, it keeps being made clear. You know what? I never thought that a Sunday, you know what? You nailed it. What Mel molded him and what she saw. That's what she liked about him. She thought that she was getting that part where he was pretending and acting with Mel, that he was this type of husband. He did it for about 2 years, y'all, after they got married, because she said the first 2 years, it took her 2 years to find out that this man was cheating. So he said he's an actor. Far and foremost. So he be acting that role when he be talking about Melody cheating. Thank you so much. Cheryl said, Arian been real quiet, which makes me feel they get into something. Yeah. We gonna find out, y'all. We gonna find out who really had him arrested. And I'm telling you too, Jay, your statute of limitation probably ain't ran out if you want to go down there and put some more charges on him so they can pick him back up. Cause Jay, I think he physically attacked Jay. I don't know, I wasn't there, but Jay is the makeup artist. Y'all saw that. Let me put him up, y'all. That and Jay still get this man grace. Let me put Jay up. Jay get this man grace. This was, you see her crying, that was when he was embarrassing her over coleslaw. Yeah. And so Jay, he was mad at Jay for taking up for Melody at another scenery where he went off on Melody. I forgot what that was, some kind of production. And Jay took up a Melody. And then Jay took to the social media, just describing how this man had attacked her. Did the police come that day, y'all? Anybody in chat remember? Did they call the police that day when he attacked Jay on that set at work? I don't remember. But anyway, we do know that he had attacked Jay. Look at this man right here. Right after he left, he did. Look at his eyes, y'all. Something ain't right about Martel. Right here now, he getting ready to get up because he pissed off right here because Melody told the truth. He still want Melody to cover for him. He put in the court documents that Sheree and him was just a business arrangement. He got mad at Melody for telling it. This man right here should have been gone. He should have been gone off of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And on that note, y'all, I'm finna get on out of here. What he say? This man right here finally been arrested. He can't come back and tell us that he don't have no mug shot. Everybody been covering up for him. Even that ATM machine. That right there. It's been documented and everything that this man did an ATM heist. That's been cleaned off the record. They cleaned it up, but you can't clean it out of the newspaper. If it went for the newspaper, printing it, we would never have it. So, once again, you guys, I'm going to close now. It says that Martel Holt was arrested. He was arrested and got out on bond for domestic violence in the 3rd degree. Let me read it to y'all so I want to tell y'all the right thing. What falls under domestic violence in the 3rd degree? But it's something got to be done. How Black women are the less protected person in the world. Mm-hmm. Domestic violence in the 3rd degree or harassment. What is it called? Oh boy, this man right here, he should have been in jail, y'all. He should be in jail now. And then not only that, do y'all know that Martel not only do that, Martel did y'all see how he harassed his children? Y'all remember when the children was in the car? He questioned the children, telling them, you can't get no ice cream. You don't tell me something about their mothers. Okay, so domestic violence hotline, they got that up. We don't never see Love and Marriage Huntsville put up a domestic violence hotline. We don't never see that. Well, so Martel just get away with everything. He get away with everything. It says aggressive harassment is aggressive pressure or intimidation. They face daily harassment and assaults on the street. So they talking about street harassment. In this case, harassment communication. Y'all know I had that. I had all that, but that didn't come out right when I had to speed it up. I had to speed the video up because when I was defining what harassment was, I had 2 videos going at the same time. But anyway, harassment communication is any person who commits the offense of harassment communication shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. Yeah, guilty of a misdemeanor. Any violation of the code section shall constitute a separate offense and shall not merge with any crime. What is harassment communication? It could be a threat, y'all. Harassment shall include a threat, verbal or non-verbal. That's what it says. It can be made to the intent to carry out the threat. That's why I included the RP in it, because I did not know it can fall under this guideline, because this says harassment communication can include a threat, verbal or nonverbal, made with the intent to carry out the threat that will cause a reasonable person who is the target of the threat to fear for her safety. So let's get it, y'all. He's charged with communication harassment, right? That's a threat by phone, by email. It don't have to be physical. So it can be nonverbal too, y'all. Made with intent to carry out the threat. So that RP falls under that, you guys. All righty, you guys. I'm finna get y'all on out of here. Thank y'all for being here. Who is this? Amanda, what did you say? What Mel brings out of hotel, AC would never be able to. What he is now is what AC brings out of him, a clown. It takes a certain caliber of woman to bring out a king, and people like Hotel. Hotel already think he a king. That's why he can't be helped. That's why he can't improve. Tyler and Timer, I wonder who bonded him out. Or did he have to have a bond? It's a $0 bond. I don't know if they had bond him out or he didn't need no money to get out. Either way, he got special treatment, because I did read where it could be a misdemeanor up to 12 months. So 12 months, yeah. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to give everybody a shout out. Linda Gamble, thank you, Linda. You guys hit that cash out. Hit the like button and share and subscribe. Okay, I'm going to say bye to everybody. Oh, wow. Look what Linda Gamble said. Alleged that the uncle bailed him out. Y'all know the uncle ain't. And y'all know when you pull him up, I pulled in Huntsville on the local news. I ain't seen it, but my sister saw it. She called me. She said they showing both of them at the same time. Poor Miss, what's her name? I know she feel embarrassed. I would be embarrassed seeing both of my sons, Martel and Marquez, whatever his name, both of them up there on TV, on the local news, being arrested. Yeah. When I go back to Huntsville, honey, they're going to be the talk of the town. I'm going to visit y'all. I'm going down there anyway. They're not going to give me no paperwork, but I'm going to go down there and see if I can get in the paperwork anyway on Martel when I go down there. Okay, Lady Leo. We know Cheryl will here August 7th. She's here today. She said, Melody said it was only verbal. Okay, I read that. Yeah, she did say it was just verbal abuse. Cheryl Howard. Okay, Neville Smith is Tay-Tay. I'm finna say good night. Not good night. Good day, y'all. It's 9:25. I got to get out of here. I got a 10:30 appointment. See y'all later. Let me just say bye to everybody. Goodbye. To Wanda West, you just came in. We leaving. Bye, y'all. Good day. Have a great day. Martel Holt finally arrested.